Good morning. It is super early. I guess it is maybe like 4:45. The lighting is horrible. I should probably cut the light on. Yeah, it's about 4:45 and I am getting ready to go exercise some horses this morning, so I figured that I would try to take you guys with me. I have no idea how this is going to go because it's just me recording this, and I kind of need two hands for horses, but I'm sure that I'll be able to get some type of something while I am there. But yeah, this is just one of the things that brings me like lots of peace and purpose, and there are maybe, other than volleyball tournaments or the gym, and not in that order, but there are a few, very few things that could possibly get me up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So, I already made some coffee, but I didn't like chug it because it was like first thing in the morning. But it takes me about a solid 45. It's more than 45 minutes, but it's less than an hour. So it takes me a good bit of time to get to the farm. So I try my best to leave so I get there right before the sun comes up, if that makes sense. And it just is a better ride. It's like really nice to do like first thing in the morning. It's better for the horses, and I don't have to ride in the sun. But yeah, so for me, it's not too complicated because it's similar to me getting up and going to the gym in the morning. But yeah, so I figured I would try my best to take you guys along. This is also very hard to do with one hand. But I can just feel the caffeine just like waking me up, which, I don't know, I probably intake a little too much caffeine if I'm being completely honest, between the gym and work and everything that I have going on. But that's just kind of how my life is right now. So, yeah. I'm looking for socks and I will be out the door. So, I'm going to end this little portion right here so I can get out of here on time. We have arrived. It is 6 o'clock in the morning and the caffeine has kicked in. I am very much awake, and I don't know, sometimes I just like jam out to music, sometimes I sing worship music, sometimes I listen to an audiobook. It kind of just depends on my mood, I guess, or like how my life has been going as to what I use the time for on the way to the barn. But I think for me, even though I have to get up super early and like, I don't want to say like sacrifice sleep because I feel like I would do it anyway. I probably sacrifice a little bit more sleep versus like getting up and going to the gym in the morning. But saying all that to say, just to be out here, and it kind of feels like a little bit, not like a legit vacation obviously, but it feels like I'm in a different place. And so I think because of the natural like busyness and the kind of like ripping and running that I do in the town that I live in, it's like really good for me to come out here. And I live in the city, so I would be driving to go to a farm somewhere anyway. But me sitting down for 40 minutes, for 50 minutes is a big deal. So it is good for me in many different ways. And I'm going to go to the restroom and go play some horses. Probably a little too much coffee, but it's okay. They are having a blasty blast. You guys can't see them, but they're out there playing around like little goobers. But yeah, this is it. And right now I'm here solo. And hopefully no one gets mad at me for showing you guys the barn. But right now, I'm on the wrong side of the lights, so I really can't. And yeah, so much for trying to show it to you because it's dark. Now that I have found the light switch, this is the barn. It's like super early. We haven't cleaned it yet, so hopefully no one's like, why are you showing the internet this messy barn? But it's nice, it's nice, it's nice. There's a little kitty. Hello. And I gotta get my boots out my car. I'll tell you. So I've had this camera for a while and I have not practiced using it, which is clearly what I'm doing right now because this is like the very first time I've really ever tried to vlog. I'm not really, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm not like a vlogger because that is, I don't know. I'm just whatever. But, oh, my car is a wreck. Why do I have all this in here? Yeah, this is a hot mess. This is ridiculous. Look at this. I don't even know. There's just so many things in here. A pressure washer, saddle pads, a canopy, and a basket of things. My friend gave me that bog bag, which I'm grateful for because I just needed something to like hold all of my junk. So yeah, now that I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's good for other people to like see, but also for your own like memories and stuff, you know? And that is something that I personally am not the best with, just because I feel like I've gone through a lot of things in my life, and I don't know, it's like, this is gonna sound really sad, but I guess like sometimes I feel like me recording memories, or I don't know, I guess the memories that I have currently, if that makes sense, like in my mind, or I guess whatever, I don't know, they're sad. So I always have this kind of like, not always have a goal, but I try to remind myself to like take pictures and which I don't really do, but just because like sometimes you forget that there is like good around you, or like good things happening, or whatever. So yeah, it's about 6:15 and the weather, it feels so good out here, y'all. It feels so good. It feels so good. And I love this top, I have to say. Like, it is great. Yeah, but anyway, like I was saying in my original sentence that I completely abandoned, it's about 6:15. I'm going to ride Leo first. He is a pretty chill dude for the most part, and these guys are wide open. I don't know if you can see them. They're living life. It's Teddy, Van, Sully, Leo, Vander, And Shay and Monty and Cash is like way back there somewhere. These are the boys. Hi, Leo. He's such a cutie. Look at that little face. He's like, yep, I am cute. Are you saying hello? Are you saying hi, buddy? Y'all, how cute is he? This is Monty, and this is Shay. I feel like he is like my soulmate in horse form. But yeah, these are the boys. And they are wide open at 6 o'clock in the morning. These guys are in their own little world over here. So Leo is quite the character. He's just following along. He's a little on the stubborn side. He's super fun to ride, but we are collectively, come on guy, very stubborn horse if you cannot tell. Come on. This is really hard to hold a horse and a camera at the same time. Probably do not recommend if you are yeah, this is probably like a safety hazard. But he's doing great, right? Yeah, so he's for sale. He's owned by a lovely lady named Sarah. And yeah, honestly, we were trying to get him to walk faster. Come on. Come on. Come on, Leo. Come on. Yeah, like I was saying, kind of stubborn. But yeah, we are trying to work on getting him to load on the trailer. Leo, I'm trying to get you in the frame, but you're walking like directly behind me. And it's not making good for vlogging, buddy. He does not care about my vlog. He really only cares about this grass that's in his mouth. This little piece of grass that you cannot see. It's little. Alright, guy, come on. I've been trying to say this sentence for like 10 minutes. So, yeah, we're trying to get him to load in a trailer well, because he does not do that very well. And if you know me personally, you know the struggles that we have had, because sometimes it takes 5 minutes to load him, and sometimes it takes significantly longer, like an hour and a half. So that is one of the things that we are working on with him. But he is super great, quite the handful. But yeah, he's a fun little guy. So I've successfully tacked up Leo, and we are about to go do some work outside. And it's a beautiful, chill morning, literally. And yeah, so one thing I will say that is pretty cool about being out here, sorry, this is very hard. Clearly. Okay. I think I have a pair of spurs that I accidentally left out here. Maybe. But yeah, one thing that is pretty awesome is that you get to know, and in a way are kind of like forced to know, all of the horses and their personalities and stuff. So it's been really cool getting to know them, and he is one of my favorites because he's super quirky and just, I don't know, he's just kind of challenging in his own way. So thanks for that. What can you say, you know? But yeah, we're about to ride. So yeah, that is pretty much part of what I do out here. I only do flat work out here when I am solo because you want to jump with somebody in the ring, somebody on the ground. So yeah, it's a pretty peaceful morning out here. It's pretty quiet. And we are beating the heat. And Leo is going to be a good boy. And I have a feeling that I'm going to be able to open this gate by myself. Oh, he is so good. All right, bud. We are leaving. This is Vander. Totally different ride. He has honestly kind of grown on me. Definitely in a different way, more challenging than Leo, but in their own ways, they're both equally as challenging, I guess. Vander is, how can I put this? You know, okay, Addie put this like the best on the Instagram for Second Wind. He definitely knows like when someone inexperienced is riding him versus someone that doesn't take his poop, if you will. So we are going to do some flat work on him, and yeah. Yes, I am. These are the dumb conversations. He's like doing the right thing. Not that. Not that. The other way. Here's up. That's one. We're gonna go for a nice walk and cool down your little brains. What'd you see? Hopefully we got some good photos and videos on here, because this is the first time that I've really attempted to use the camera. And yeah, so it is about, let's see, it is 8:53, so it's almost 9, and I have ridden 2 horses already. And yeah, some mornings this is like the best way for me to start my morning, and honestly it is. I'm sure I look disgusting sweating on here, but it is already getting hot, so this is why I get up super early, because I don't want to be out here in the beaming sun. So thank you guys for watching. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. I'm talking to your dog.
Huh?
Talking to your dog.
Oh, I thought you said what happened to your dog. I was like, oh, water.
Come here.
Since he was exhausted, he was like this.
Goober.
Watch that mouth.
I know, right?
Oh.
Or my leg.
Yeah.
All of it.
So we get fixed in like 5 weeks.
Oh yeah. Who you getting? Come here, little man. Can we just talk about how long it has taken me to get this camera set up? And if it falls, it's just because my little car thing is broken, and I was trying to not get a glare and like trying not to die on the road, just like all these things. So we're here, we made it. But yeah, I just wanted to share I guess a couple thoughts. I wasn't able to do this on my way to the farm this morning because it was dark and you would not have been able to see me. And for those of you that are going to say that I shouldn't be videoing while I'm driving, I am looking at the road. And that is the whole purpose of this little thingy bobber on my, is it called a dashboard? I think, yeah. Yeah, so today was good. I feel like every time I ride, at least where I am right now, like I feel like I learn something each time, or if I don't necessarily learn something each time, I am more appreciative of just, I guess, like how hard I work and like the opportunities that like God has given me and like the connections that I've made, and just it's always, I don't know, if you've never been around horses, I can drive. I'm an okay driver. But if you've never been around horses, they are just they're very humbling animals, and I learn a lot when I ride. I learn a lot also on the ground, just like being around them. And it's awesome to be able to take care of them. They are just really, really great. So I'm just very grateful for just the organization that I am working / volunteering with. And we're kind of, I guess, in an interesting place right now. And hopefully there are some things that, how can I put this? Maybe I'll just share it another time, but it's just an organization that I'm really passionate about, because the whole purpose of what we do is to give these horses a second opportunity. I don't want to say like a second opportunity, but basically give them another career other than racing. So they come to Second Wind Thoroughbred Project to kind of like mentally wind down, and then they are taught a different skill set, taught a different job, if you will, and then adopted out into different programs, homes, etc. Hopefully I'm wording that correctly. And yeah, I am just grateful to be able to ride there, and I'm just grateful for the people that I've met there and just some of the like interactions that I've had there. It's awesome, and it's quiet, it's nice, and yeah, that is my morning. So it is about 9:55. Almost broke my straw. And today was kind of nice because I work all day today, like later today. Well, not later, I work in like an hour and a half, but it's just like it's a good mental break for me more than anything. So I know for some people it's still like getting up early, and it's still in ways like physical labor, especially if I help out around the barn. But I think for me it is just nice to do something that I enjoy. This car is going around another car on the other side of the road, and you did that a little risque, buddy. Oh dang, he went around a grandma too. It's okay. But yeah, that's just what I like to do in the mornings. So everyone that wonders why I always have on a hat, it's because that's literally what I do a lot. And I'm working a lot this week because I just had a lot of unexpected like house things come up, car things come up, paying for this, paying for that, doing this, doing that. And so I'm just kind of grateful that I was able to come out this morning and that gives you like a little bit of insight of what I like to do. And I guess too, like I said a few minutes ago, I'm very grateful to be able to do it, because I was told I don't want to say like I was told that I wouldn't be able to like afford horses, or I wouldn't be able to like, it wasn't like direct like, oh, you can't afford it. It was more that horseback riding is expensive and horses are expensive, and I mean that in ways is true, but I believe that if it's a passion of yours, like everything is expensive, you know? Like I played volleyball and I coached volleyball for a pretty long time, and like over time volleyball became expensive. Like basketball is expensive. Like every sport is expensive, and so life is expensive. I mean, in certain ways. So I guess for me, I'm really grateful to be able to continue to ride. It's really good for my mental health. Also, it is exercise in a way. So I'm just grateful that I have the opportunity and the connections to be able to do something like this. And also because it was a passion that I had since I was a kid, and my mom allowed me to do that. So in a way, it just kind of like, I don't know, like reminds me of like my mom, because we used to go to horse shows and stuff together. You know, obviously like she would take me when I was a kid, and I grew up riding in a small itty bitty town, kind of like near my hometown. So the horses mean a lot to me. Like I said, there are other benefits, like physical, mental benefits, but they're just really cool. So if that is something that you guys want to try, or whatever you want to try, I just encourage you to like go out there and do it, because I don't know, I'm not big on telling people that they can't do something, or this is too much of this and this is not enough of this. Like I'm not really big on like putting doubt into people's minds, and I don't know, I hate when people tell people that like something's like too expensive, or I don't know, that's just not who I am. So I am going to end this because I'm about to go on the interstate, and I just probably should not do this while I'm on the interstate. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will have some more horse clips / vlogs / whatever on earth this is. And I definitely should not be doing this right now, because